Hello everyone, this is Pink Sister and Diamond Lady. And today we are baking lemon drizzle cake, and we've got two parts to this video, and sure to watch the part 2 as well for the decoration. Now to the ingredients. We're using 14 tablespoons self-raising flour, 14 tablespoons butter. Instead of 14 tablespoons sugar, we're using just 10. We need a lemon for its zest and juice, vanilla extract, which could be optional, and 4 eggs. Let's begin with the baking. So soften your butter and pour it into a mixing bowl. So you can use an electric whisk or a manual whisk, and if you don't have either of them, grab yourself a wooden spoon, and that is going to work perfectly as well. So add your sugar to the butter and whisk until you get a very smooth and soft butter. You might have noticed that with my ingredients I didn't have any baking powder in there. This is because I am using a self-raising flour, and I know with self-raising flour it contains some small amount of baking powder in there, and that makes my baking very perfect for me. I will tell you more about it as time goes on. We're going to add the egg one at a time, and we're going to whisk that together as well. So with the baking powder, I know some people use it just to cause their cake to rise to a certain amount or to a certain level, but I have a different style and I'm able to get my cake to rise perfectly. What I'm adding in there now is the vanilla extract, which could be optional for you as well. Get yourself your lemon zest and lemon juice, which you'll be adding to the cake mixture as well. Some people use baking powder just to neutralize the acids in their recipe and also to get it very tender. I know sometimes when I've used baking powder along with my self-raising flour, I get my cake tasting so crispy. It's entirely up to you. You can still use some baking powder just to give your cake a more rise as well. I tend to only use baking powder when I'm using plain flour or all-purpose flour, and it helps to rise my cake and it makes it taste very nice as well. Whenever I tend to use baking powder along with my plain flour or my all-purpose flour, I tend to use just 2 teaspoons full, and that is perfect enough. I have just added the lemon zest, and what I'm doing now is folding in the flour bit by bit. I am not going to whisk it, I'm rather folding it in, as I want the air bubbles in the mixture to rise up. Usually baking powder helps to create more air bubbles in the cake, and I'm not using any baking powder today, hence I am folding the flour in there. What I've just added in there is the lemon juice, and I have mixed it up well. Next is grab yourself a baking tin which is large enough for the cake mixture. If you're not confident cutting up cake for decoration, I would suggest you grease 2 baking tins and split the mixture into 2 equal parts among these 2 baking tins. So I'm adding all my mixture into this baking tin, as I am confident enough that I can get my cake baking perfectly. Once you're done pouring your mixture into your baking tin, don't forget to smoothen the surface or shake the tin so that the surface is all leveled up perfectly and ready to go into the oven. I've already turned on the oven to 180 degrees and it's very hot and ready to bake. We're going to bake the cake for 40 minutes without opening the door. If you ever want to open the door, open it at 20 minutes after the cake mixture has been in there. This is how lovely our cake is. Don't forget to watch part 2 for the decoration. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.